Hey guys, this is Stegify. Today I'm doing a tutorial for Chivalry. I'm going to be doing it with the high-speed Annoyance or Vanguard. If you want to stick to the accurate class, because it's my favorite. Mechanics are basically the same. Well, I guess they're even ranged weapons, so it's basically the same thing. And yeah, so the first attack that I will demonstrate is the slash attack. This can be achieved just simply by clicking. The second one is activated by scrolling the mouse wheel up. It is known as the poke attack. The third attack that I will demonstrate is the chop attack. The chop attack, you scroll your mouse wheel down, and it brings the sword down upon the head of your enemy. The fourth and final attack is not an attack, rather is a block. It's activated by pressing the right mouse button. Once one has mastered the 4 basic attacks, they are ready to move on to more attacks. Other attacks, such as the throwing smoke bomb, the throwing axe, and the kick, can turn the tide of battle. The kick is an offensive attack used for breaking blocks. It does barely any damage, but it will stun anybody who is blocking. The Vanguard has a choice of 3 auxiliary throwing weapons: the throwing axe, the throwing knife, and the smoke pot. The smoke pot has 1 burst, and it creates a cloud of smoke obscuring enemies, helping for surprise attacks. The throwing knife, you get 4 of them, and they do very little damage, but if you connect with all of them, it's a kill, giving you more of a chance to hit. The throwing axe, you get 2 of them, and each one does a devastating amount of damage. If you connect with both of them, you'll also get a kill. Personally, I prefer the throwing axe. I will demonstrate them in the order of throwing axe, throwing knife, and then smoke pot. Another feature that can be very useful in the battlefield is the ability to switch to an auxiliary weapon. Every class has an auxiliary weapon. It has the same keybinds for attacks, and it has a set of the same attacks it is capable of blocking. However, it's generally smaller and does less damage than the main weapon. The advantage of it is, as an archer, for example, you don't have a main melee weapon, so to defend yourself, you have to switch to your auxiliary. The advantage as a class like a knight or a vanguard, high-speed Annoyance, is that against a man-at-arms, one of the very fast enemies, it's rather hard to hit one with a swing like this because they can dodge. But with a sword like this, which is the identical size to the one that they use, they're a lot faster and still capable of blocking. That pretty much sums up the Vanguard class. If you have any additional questions or need tips of any sort, just mention it in the comments. And as always, like, subscribe, comment, or don't. Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. Yep, that's what F10 does for you.